Hello, my dear friends, and thank you as always for joining me. Today we're tackling a topic that might feel a little unsettling, but trust me, knowing this information could be one of the most important things you ever learn for your health, your independence, and your vitality as you age, because there's a silent thief operating in the shadows of your golden years, and it's stealing something incredibly precious from you. Something that directly impacts how strong you feel, how easily you move, how vibrant your life is. What is it? It's your muscles. I know. You might be thinking, muscles? I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder, but hear me out. This isn't about looking a certain way. This is about living a certain way, about being able to pick up your grandchild, open that stubborn jar, walk around the block without getting winded, or simply get up from your favorite chair without struggle. And here's the shocking reality. Did you know that after the age of 30, most of us start losing muscle mass at a rate of 3 to 8% per decade? And for those of us over 60, that rate can accelerate even further. Think about that. It's like a slow, steady drain, and many of us don't even realize it's happening until we suddenly feel weaker, less stable, or find ourselves struggling with everyday tasks that used to be easy. We blame it on just getting older. But what if I told you that a significant part of this muscle loss, this feeling of weakness, is not inevitable? What if I told you there's a powerful, natural way to fight back against this silent thief? And that it involves something incredibly simple, something you can start doing today. Because the truth is, your muscles are vanishing. And for many of you, it's happening because you're missing one critically important food. Now, before you click away, thinking this is going to be some complicated diet or a list of exotic ingredients you can't pronounce, please stay with me. Because what I'm about to share with you is remarkably straightforward, rooted in traditional wisdom, and can make a profound difference in your energy, your balance, and your overall quality of life. We're talking about something called sarcopenia. Fancy word, right? But it simply means flesh poverty or lack of muscle. It's the medical term for this age-related muscle loss. And while it's natural to lose some muscle as you age, the rate and extent of this loss can be dramatically slowed and even reversed in many cases by making a few conscious choices. Think of your muscles not just as things that help you lift heavy objects, but as the very engine of your body. They help regulate your metabolism, support your bones, keep your joints healthy, and even play a role in your immune system. When that engine starts to shrink, everything else starts to slow down. So, why is this happening? Beyond just the natural aging process, there are a few key culprits. One is simply less physical activity. We tend to move less as we get older, and muscles, like anything else, if you don't use them, you lose them. It's that simple. But even if you are active, there's another, often overlooked factor that is just as, if not more, important. And this brings us to the core of our discussion today. The critically important food that many seniors are simply not getting enough of. Are you ready for it? It's protein. Yes, that's right. Protein. Now I can almost hear some of you thinking, protein? I eat chicken. I have eggs. And that's wonderful. But for many of us, especially as we get older, our protein needs actually increase, even though our appetites might decrease. Here's the twist. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using the protein we consume to build and repair muscle. It's like you need a bigger key to unlock the same door. So, to keep those muscles strong, you simply need more of the building blocks. Think of protein as the bricks that build and repair your muscle tissue. If you don't have enough bricks, you can't maintain the structure, and it starts to crumble. Many seniors are walking around in a state of chronic, low-grade protein deficiency without even realizing it. They might be eating enough calories, but not enough of the right kind of calories to fuel their muscle health. This isn't about going on a high-protein diet for weight loss. It's about ensuring you get enough to maintain what you have and even rebuild some of what you've lost. So, how much are we talking about? For most adults, the general recommendation for protein is around 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But for seniors, to actively fight sarcopenia and maintain muscle, many experts recommend aiming for closer to 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, or even a little more. Now, let's make that practical. If you weigh, say, 70 kilograms, which is about 154 pounds, that means you should be aiming for roughly 70 to 84 grams of protein every single day. And here's another crucial piece of information. It's not just about the total amount of protein, but also about distributing it throughout your day. Many of us might have a good amount of protein at dinner, but a very small amount at breakfast or lunch. Your muscles need a steady supply of those building blocks. Aim for around 25 to 30 grams of protein at each main meal. So, what are the best sources of this muscle-saving nutrient? Let's go back to basics, to the foods our ancestors thrived on, the foods that are readily available and packed with goodness. Eggs are your best friend. They are a complete protein, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs. 2 large eggs give you about 12-13 grams of protein. Start your day with them. Lean meats, chicken, turkey, lean beef, pork. A palm-sized portion, about 3 to 4 ounces, can give you anywhere from 25-30 grams of protein. Don't be afraid of red meat in moderation. It's a fantastic source of iron and B vitamins too. Fish, salmon, tuna, cod, sardines. Not only are they packed with protein, but many are also rich in those wonderful omega-3 fatty acids that are so good for your heart and brain. Dairy products. Greek yogurt is a powerhouse. A single serving can have 15-20 grams of protein. Cottage. Cheese, milk, and even traditional cheeses are excellent sources. Legumes, lentils, beans, chickpeas. While not complete proteins on their own, when combined with grains throughout the day, they provide a fantastic plant-based protein punch. A cup of cooked lentils has about 18 grams of protein. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds. Great for snacks or adding to meals. Just be mindful of portion sizes as they are calorie-dense. Quinoa. A fantastic grain that is also a complete protein. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I don't have a big appetite, or I'm worried about my kidneys, or I just don't feel like eating that much meat. Those are valid concerns. But remember, this isn't about forcing yourself to eat huge amounts. It's about making smart choices, about being intentional with your food. Here are some practical, easy-to-implement tips. Prioritize protein at breakfast. Instead of just toast, add eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie. This sets you up for the day. Snack smart. Instead of chips, grab a handful of almonds, a hard-boiled egg, or some cheese. Add protein boosters. Stir a scoop of unflavored collagen powder into your coffee or soup. It's an easy way to get extra protein without changing the taste much. Embrace leftovers. Cook a little extra lean meat or fish for dinner, and you've got a ready-made protein source for lunch the next day. Think about nutrient density. Choose foods that give you the most bang for your buck in terms of protein and other essential nutrients rather than empty calories. But here's the often missed piece of the puzzle. Eating enough protein is crucial. But for your body to use that protein to build and maintain muscle, you also need to give your muscles a reason to grow. And that reason is movement. You don't need to join a gym or lift heavy weights, though if you can, that's wonderful. Even simple, consistent activity can make a world of difference. Walking. A brisk walk every day is fantastic for overall health and helps signal to your body that those leg muscles are needed. Chair exercises. There are so many wonderful routines you can do right from your chair to work your arms, legs, and core. Resistance bands. These are inexpensive, easy to use, and incredibly effective for building strength. Body weight exercises. Squats, even partial ones, holding onto a chair, lunges, push-ups against a wall. Just a few repetitions a few times a week can make a huge difference. Think of it this way. Protein provides the bricks, and movement provides the blueprint and the stimulus to lay those bricks. You need both for a strong, resilient foundation. My dear friends, this isn't about turning back the clock. It's about ensuring that the years you have ahead are filled with as much vitality, independence, and joy as possible. It's about having the strength to do the things you love, for as long as you love to do them. Don't let the silent thief steal your strength. Take action. Start today. Look at your plate and ask yourself, am I giving my muscles the fuel they need? Look at your day and ask, am I giving my muscles a reason to stay? Because you deserve to feel strong. You deserve to feel capable. You deserve to live your golden years with grace and power. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, if it gave you some valuable insights, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps more people like you find this important information. And if you want more natural health tips and traditional wisdom to live your best life, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next conversation. Until next time, stay well, stay strong, and keep embracing the wisdom of a healthy life.